This is Why Me, Why the Church. My name is Melisa Marquez, and ever since I can remember, I've gone to church. My grandmother went to church up in northern New Mexico, the Presbyterian Church, and ingrained that in her children as well, in which my mom took us to Second Presbyterian Church. And we grew up in that church as acolytes, as part of the children's choir, going to the children's services and Sunday school. And that really helped mold and shape me into an individual that, of course, had God at the center of my heart, and always knowing that I could call on someone from the church if I needed any kind of guidance, help, assistance. My mom and dad were, of course, always there, but it was nice knowing there were people external to that cared and loved me very much. So with that, I always tried to give back. I did teach Sunday school. I was very involved in different aspects of the church. And as we came to Shepherd of the Valley, it was really rewarding and loving that we had that thought that come as you are and you will be loved. I think it's just a beautiful saying and something that means true. And we have had the opportunity to bring our friends into the church, which is a wonderful thing. And most importantly, our children have come into this church wholeheartedly. And it's such a beautiful thing to watch them grow and to watch them learn from the teachings that go on through godly play. For the individuals at the church that have allowed them to be a part of the whole process in terms of service, that welcoming individuals that come into the church, or providing that fellowship at the end of the church and in preparation. And so they are learning so much from that. But most of all, even when they're outside of the church, they are left with that knowing feeling of God is always with me. And when I have times of frustration or sadness or feelings of being alone, that they can close their eyes, they can pray, and they know that God is with them. And if they were ever to call anyone on the congregation, pastors, and anyone within, that they could absolutely be there for them. And so that gives us great strength and great satisfaction, knowing that, our children are cared for and loved outside of their normal family environment, but in the church environment as well. So why church? It's not just because it makes you feel good when you are out and about, but it's because there's a greater purpose, and it lives within each and every one of us. And having that at the forefront of the way that you live your life and the way that you consider things and the way that you approach things, it just really speaks volumes and is such a blessing. And I love my church family. I love my family, and I am so optimistic for the future where my children continue on within the church. Thank you.